Hey guys, it's Pokio. Today I got something pretty serious and somber I want to talk about. So recently, for the past 6 months, I've been having chronic headaches. Really bad. It feels like someone's either stepping on my skull or kicking me in the head with steel toe. And I've always just pushed it out of my head, saying that I'm just crazy. I'm just being a hypochondriac. Well, the other day, picking up my son from my mom's house, I was in the passenger seat, thankfully, but I had to close my eyes because the pain was so bad in the middle back of my head, pretty much right where my spine and right where my neck and my head connect. And I was poked back there, right where the pain was, and I found a egg-sized lump inside my neck slash head area. And I'm pretty scared. I don't know what this means for the history of the channel going forward. I don't know what it means for me as a person, Cody, not Pokio. I'm pretty scared. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get too emotional, but it might happen. I probably won't be doing much gameplay, just pretty sidetracked. But I've been having a lot of issues health-wise, and even prior to that, I just got fired about a month ago, so I lost my insurance, and I don't really know what to do because I can't really just have an egg-sized growth in my head messing with my brain. It's gotten pretty bad. I slowed down on editing because just the screen hurts. It's affecting my mood quite radically, making me angry, irritable. I'm usually really patient, really understanding, but this has fundamentally been changing me as a person for the past 6 months, and it's at the point where I can't ignore it, and I'm also pretty terrified. I grew up. I'm 26. I'll be 27 in a couple months, and I grew up in a way where we don't talk about our feelings at all. So I've tried talking to my significant other about this, but it's hard for me to open up, and it's hard for her to do the same, essentially. And I have a 3-year-old son that I'm pretty worried about now. I want to be there for him, and I don't know if I can, and it sucks. And Pokemon, the whole reason I started my channel was for my escape. For me to be Pokio, just share my Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh passion, because it was the only happiness I've pretty much had in quite a while. And it was kind of like my escape from reality. Just playing my childhood game, but now in the back of my mind, I'm worried I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't know if I have a future left, you know? Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm really not trying to get heavy. It's just, I got a lot on my mind. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I probably should, or maybe edit it, I don't know. Feels wrong just abandoning the channel after a lot of you guys have helped me out. As of right now, I'm going into the hospital probably tomorrow, because I just discovered this 2 days ago, so it's still pretty fresh on my mind. But this has been an ongoing issue for 6 months. I just never really bothered to look. And if I'm in the hospital, even if I just have to get surgery to get it taken off, it's just a cyst or whatever, I don't know how long recovery will be. And without having insurance, my financial situation's gonna look pretty bleak. I'm not monetized on YouTube. I didn't really do this to get monetized on YouTube. Obviously, I always had in the back of my thought, if I did, I'd use it to buy packs to open on my channel, but as of right now, I have no income flow. And the reason I even got fired from my job is because I had such bad headaches, I had to put my head down. And even though it was my break, they tried saying I was sleeping, even though I just had my head down because I hurt so bad, and they knew my situation. Just sucks. It just feels like a never-ending curse. And I'm sorry I'm kind of just dumping this on you. This is not a normal Poke video. If this is the first video you guys are seeing, I really apologize. But I do know I have a few dedicated fans, and I wouldn't feel right just leaving them in the blue and abandoning the channel. That being said, God forbid it is terminal or whatever, I probably will just upload unedited videos, if anything, just for my son so he can watch them. He is big on YouTube. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like I said, I don't talk about my feelings, and the reason I'm doing this is because I'm screaming to the void to about 20 different people that watch, and that does make it easier. My dad, he doesn't even know what's going on. My brother, who I live with, Austinator, he doesn't know, and I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to tell him tonight when he gets home from work, or I don't know whether to wait till I find out from the hospital. Man, there's just so much. Appreciate you guys if you watch this far. I'm sorry. This will be hopefully the only SEP video like this. This is not what I intended for my channel to be, but this isn't even Pokio speaking. This is Cody as a person. I just needed to say to somebody. So I'm so scared and I just don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared financially, I'm scared for my health, I'm scared for my son, and I've never been this scared in my life because it doesn't affect just me. It affects a lot of other people other than just myself. And that's what's the scariest part, but I'll just leave it there. Seriously, if you watch, thanks. Just, I could use some support right now, just some prayers. I'm not a religious man, but I don't know what's real. I don't know if there's a higher power, but I could really use some prayers. That's all I know. It's been Pokio. I'll see you guys when I can see ya. Peace.